everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Trash to Teach.
Building a secure open-source sandbox for dangerous software testing. Every time you download a sketchy installer, run an unfamiliar script, or test software from a source you don't fully trust, you're rolling the dice on your entire operating system. What if there was a way to run anything, and no matter what happens, your real machine never feels a thing? Today we're building that, a secure, disposable, air-gapped sandbox using nothing but free, open-source tools. By the end of this video, you'll have a professional-grade testing lab that can be wiped and rebuilt in seconds. No subscriptions, no cloud services, just your hardware hardened the right way. Why a normal VM isn't enough. A lot of people think, I'll just spin up a VM and call it a day, but a default VM setup still shares a surprising amount with your host machine, clipboard sync, shared folders, sometimes even network access that lets traffic leak back out. A real sandbox needs three things: isolation, no shared resources with the host, disposability, instant reset to a clean state, containment, no path back out to your real network. Choosing and installing the hypervisor. We're using VirtualBox/VMware Workstation Player. Pick one, both are free. It's a Type 2 hypervisor, meaning it runs as an application on top of your existing OS rather than replacing it. Hardening the VM. This is the core value section. Walk through on screen, step by step. Disable clipboard sharing. Settings arrow. General arrow, advanced arrow, shared clipboard. Disabled both directions. Disable drag and drop disable. Shared folders entirely. Network isolation. Switch from NAT/bridge to an internal network or host-only adapter so the VM has zero route to the internet. Or your LAN disable, USB pass-through, or restrict to read-only if you need to test a specific device. Allocate dedicated resources. Separate virtual disk, no shared storage with host. Internal virtual switch setup. If you want multiple isolated VMs to talk to each other, say simulating a small network, without touching your real LAN, you create an internal virtual switch. Snapshots, the undo button for everything. This is the feature that makes the whole sandbox disposable. Before you test anything, take a snapshot. If anything goes wrong, system corruption, weird behavior, anything, you're back to a clean state in under a minute. No reinstall, no reformat. What this lab is actually for, to be clear about scope, this setup is for safely observing how unfamiliar or suspicious software behaves, file changes, network attempts, registry edits, using built-in monitoring tools, in an environment where none of that can escape or do real damage. This is the same foundational principle security researchers, IT students, and curious tinkerers use before ever touching anything riskier. The hardening matters more than what you eventually run inside it. That's your first real sandbox, built entirely on free tools, fully under your control, and disposable by design. If you want the next video in this series, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about going deeper into network monitoring inside the sandbox itself. Subscribe for more privacy-first, subscription-free tech tutorials. See you in the next one.